bent over a cane, the old woman's face is twisted with suspicion, her voice sharp and brittle as we begin her story. She's come to tell you the story of a butterfly. She started out as all others, a lowly caterpillar, one who would have grown but never changed. Her life would have become old, ugly, and embittered had it not been for the grace of a creator. This is what she would have become. And though she's willed herself to change, she cannot. Submitting to his power is her only chance. Here is her scarf, which covers her head, her precious brain, her above-average intelligence. The universities and degrees were hers to obtain, to flaunt and impress, to shrink others down to her size. The hair, the crown that should have been, is merely a reflection of the anxieties that riddle her life, for she is prematurely gray. She worries about everything, her future, her past, her mistakes, her dreams. Her teeth, the guardians of her mouth, one of her most vicious weapons, are ever ready to cut others to the quick with sarcasm and barbs. For out of the overflow of the heart speaks the tongue. Sometimes it's seemingly innocent as gossip, other times judgment, and at times outright lies as she assassinates the characters of others. Her purse is her security, for it houses her beloved checkbook. She was born into affluence, and as long as there is money in the bank to protect her, she is safe. No one can touch her. No one can reach her. She walls herself in with material goods, none of them evil in and of themselves, but all of them evil when worshipped and adored instead of him. Her cane she uses like a finger to point accusingly at the sins of herself that she sees in others. It has become a wonderful crutch, this overdeveloped superego, for whenever she feels bad about herself, she can easily find bad in the lives of others around her. Her shoes cover one of her saddest features, her feet, those poor beaten stubs. She has spent a lifetime wandering aimlessly. She has no purpose, no one to follow, nowhere to go. Each day needs only another 24 hours of hopelessness. The sack is her burden, the sin that she bears that weighs her down, every year getting heavier and heavier. She stuffed those sins in her sack, hoping no one else will notice what is so obvious to all. Her life has become grotesque with the weight, her sins disfiguring the beauty she was meant to be. And lastly is her heart, a shriveled shadow of what the Creator had given her. It is hard and relenting, not letting any love in, not letting any love out, protected from intruders by her head, her mouth, her purse, and her cane. But then one day, this woman meets some friends who live lives of sweet purity. They offer her the living water. And when she can bear the thirst no longer, she takes a taste. Just a taste, mind you, for she isn't ready to really drink yet. But that taste is so sweet, and it makes her thirst beyond compare. She takes and drinks, and that living water fills her and satisfies her from her crown to her toes. Look at her face. See how it glows with the memory of that water and the new life she's received? Watch as piece by piece, she begins to remove the unnecessary articles of clothing that once bound her. The scarf is removed, and her knowledge used for his glory. Her thoughts become one with his thoughts as she surrenders to his spirit. The hair, once gray with concern, is now made new again, for the joy that is his is now hers. The mouth that had cut down others begins to build them up, to sing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, to seek ways to soothe hurts rather than cause them. The purse becomes as a tool, like a sheath is to a sword. It carries something of great power. Her monies are used to advance his kingdom rather than protect her own. The gain is no longer needed as her urge to judge fades into the light of his grace. She gives it to others that need to be held up as she seeks to come alongside and bear others' burdens. The woman pauses, smiling as she shakes her finger. And her feet, well, at first they begin to walk, then run, skip, leap, and dance with joy, for finally she has a reason to live, a master to follow, a path that he has prepared specifically for her. Such joy she has never known. The burden of her sins he took. Her posture straightens as she drapes her things over the cross. How he took those sins she would never really understand, other than he said that he died for the right to do so. Her heart of stone is transformed into a new, vital, living heart. With trembling hands, she lifts the small imaginary heart heavenward and receives a large beating one in exchange.
Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me.
The words are soft, pleading, and thankful as they drift across the quiet room. The moment is holy as David's prayer echoes through each one of us. A clean heart, O God, a right spirit within me.
Thank you for hearing my story. For as you can see, I am the butterfly.
I can feel
She leaves all of her earthly garments behind, inviting each one of us to do the same. New lives for old, that's what Jesus offers. Warm hearts for cold, and all for the price of being teachable. As I've surrendered my life to Jesus' teachings, even his rebukes, I've learned the value of God's tender discipline. It is only when we struggle to break free from the chrysalises of our lower nature that the true beauty of the new life Christ offers can truly be known. Jesus, remember, came to make all things new. So hear him and obey. Receive his discipline. We all have old patterns, old clothes that we need to shed. So right now, right here, what is he asking you to leave behind?